Morning all, I thought I would just talk to you for a minute. Oh, hang on a second. That's a bit better. Now, if only cars will stop going past for 30 seconds. I thought I would talk to you a little bit about one of the funner things that I do, my speedy hobby. Most Thursday mornings, but quite often during the week as well, I will get out and about up into the hills. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about that as a bus goes by. I'm near the top of Mount Tamborine in the Gold Coast hinterland. It's summer here. It's about 8 in the morning. It's a sunny morning with a little bit of overcast, and this is kind of just the view from the lookout that I'm on. Plenty of traffic going by, and this is my bike. It's a 2016 model Kawasaki Ninja 1000, and this is what I spend a fair bit of time on in the week, on the weekends. Just as an incidental thing, the windsock there is because they fly hang gliders off this little knoll here and out into the open space over this valley. I'm looking west at the moment. If we were to look east, we would see the Pacific Ocean from here, and I might see if I can find a spot that includes that view to include in this video as well. Okay, I'm hoping that using my AirPods will reduce the traffic noise and the wind noise a little bit and make it a bit easier to hear me. So I guess I'm not going to say a huge amount about riding as a hobby. I really enjoy it. I'm not going to be that guy who does a walk around and shows you every feature of his bike or talks about how important the safety gear is, although you saw my helmet on the ground there. I've got the jacket, the gloves are on the bike, the boots are on my feet, etc. But maybe just to talk a little bit about why I enjoy doing what I do. So I don't go super fast in terms of the speed limit. I'm basically pretty law-abiding about it. But what I do try and do is go around the corners fast. Quite often there'll be an advisory speed sign. It's a yellow sign on black here in Australia, and it tells you how fast they think you can go around the corner. But it is kind of lowest common denominator. It is for a heavily laden truck in not particularly good condition. So on a relatively fast bike with some skills, you can often double those advisory speed limits while still staying under the actual speed limit that is enforced. So that's kind of fun. I often will come up into the hills. One of the reasons that I may never move from this part of the world is that the weather is nice enough to ride in for the vast majority of the year. There might be 5 rainy days, and in the middle of winter it might get down to plus 14 Celsius. So it's never really cold and never crazy hot. It's gorgeous weather all year round, and there are amazing twisty roads up in the hills that are pretty awesome to work with. So the combination of the weather and the twisty roads so close to home, and the fact that we're also close to the beach and a number of other things. Now, I'm not making this video to gloat or flex on our people in the Northern Hemisphere who are going through winter right now. But this is one of the reasons that I love living where I do and how I do, is that of my various hobbies of going to metal gigs or various other things, gaming online, a whole variety of things, it's a pretty good environment for doing most of those things, for having a good life when I'm not at my day job. I guess the other thing is I occasionally will take the bike to a racetrack. So track days, you pay somewhere just a little under $200 for the day, and that's for all of the safety equipment, the marshals, the whole operation of the day. And you get to take your bike on a racetrack where there's no other traffic aside from other guys going fast in the same direction. And because it's a racetrack, it's well designed in terms of runoff areas. There's not light poles and things right beside the road to run into. So actually on the track, although you're going a lot faster than you are on the road, it's also a lot safer. So I do really enjoy doing a track day as well. So that's not actually going in races. That's essentially you go out for a 15-minute session, ride as fast as you can, not crash, come back in, have a rest for a while some even faster guys go out for their session, and then come back and you'll do maybe 6 sessions across the course of a day. So that's about all I'm going to say. I'm going to try and keep these vids short, and I'm going to try and create some new kind of video about something most weeks for my channel. I know I've got a lot of new subscribers. Welcome to new subscribers. G'day to old subscribers. And I'm hoping to kind of build the channel a little bit by just chatting about random stuff in life. There'll be some science content, there'll be some metal content, there'll be some bike content, and a whole variety of other bits and bobs. Probably some politics at some point as well. Have a fantastic week. Don't be too jealous of us living here in the Gold Coast, but do enjoy life. Do come visit us when you can, once the present pandemic crisis is over. And I'll see you all later. Bye.